Welcome to Nusa Lembongan, which is an island off the coast of Bali.
To get here, we took a ferry with Rocky Ferries, which I highly recommend because they have a package that they can pick you up at your hotel wherever you're located in Bali, take you to the ferry, and then once you get on Nusa Lembongan, they take you to your hotel. So it was about 45-minute ride, and it was like super smooth operation.
So we just arrived at Mushroom Beach. We rented a scooter from our hotel for $80,000 for the day.
From the scooter parking lot, it just pops open onto the ocean.
Water's like a great aqua blue color.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen this so far in Bali. It's been kind of like brownish water, so it's very blue. Oh, and the sand is much lighter than it was in Canggu.
And not a lot of people here, which is also amazing.
Yeah, it's very quiet here.
Yeah.
Like you really feel like island life. And there's a couple restaurants. I think we're gonna try and find some lunch. The restaurants off the beach were pretty pricey for Indonesia. So we're gonna stop here at a local warung, which is probably a quarter of the price for a meal, and it was just steps from the beach.
So we got 2 tempeh curries for $40,000 each, which are great.
We just made it to the Devil's Tier parking, and it looks like you need an entry ticket. Hi, for 2 people?
So Devil's Tears is a blowhole where the ocean meets a cliff and supposed to create like quite a huge splash.
Okay, thank you.
Assuming, I don't know if the tide affects it or not.
25,000 each for entry in this official looking booth here.
Yeah. And then I thought you could drive all the way here, but it looks like on the map you can't, but you can't. And then there's this walkway that seems to go for quite a distance, and I think there's different sections where you can actually park. Because it looked like you could drive all the way here, but then it brought us to the gate. So it looks like there's actually a little restaurant and bathrooms here, so you could come here and eat, or like get a snack or a coffee maybe. I'm pumped how few people there are here.
Yeah, it's so much quieter than the main island of Bali.
Yeah, like
you have like the small island vibe for sure, and the streets are super narrow.
Yeah.
Like you can get a motorcycle by, and then sometimes like you'll see like thin looking trucks, and they're trying to pass each other, and there's
2 vehicles
no space.
can barely pass.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's really windy here, but it doesn't look too wavy. There's like a mist in the air. And I can only imagine when like a huge wave hits this section. I can see a wave coming, like it's not even that big, but. And I think no, you can't swim here. This is a no swimming area.
Where's the blowhole?
There we go, it's right there, right
Where?
beside you. Oh, there.
Oh, is that it down there?
I think so.
I thought it would be shooting up like a whale.
Well, I don't think so, because there's a big curvature, like the cliff goes underneath, and then, so the waves would hit underneath us. Oh, here comes a decent wave right now. Whoa, right there. This'll be something here. Get ready, here we go.
Oh!
Wow.
Now we're gonna try and go to Mahagiri Beach. It's not an official beach, but I read that the resort, Mahagiri, has like a beautiful beach you have access to, so we're gonna go see that. We're assuming that we are in the downtown Nusa Lembongan right now because this seems a lot busier than the side of the island that we're on. There's lots of nice restaurants and just a lot more traffic, more people out and about. So where we're going is at the complete other end of the island from the Devil's Tears. It's a bottleneck, literally.
Oh, we just arrived at Mahagiri
No, thank you.
Resort. This beach looks amazing.
And you can just come and park your bike. Like, we're not actually inside the resort. I think it might be over there because there's like umbrella.
There's a cool, like a beach bar here though.
It feels very high-end somehow. I don't know why. Maybe because the beach is bigger. I would also maybe even recommend staying in a place that's close to here. Like the street coming up here was like
It was busy
with restaurants and like
there was shops,
Yeah.
like surf shops, bike rentals. Everywhere was selling avocado toast. I noticed, like it's a big thing
it's
here.
a thing in Bali,
Yeah.
eh? The avocado.
But it was a lot
toast.
busier. It wasn't like a side street. It was a main street for sure.
Yeah,
and
it
it
feels
ends at this beach.
and it felt like really alive. So I kind of feel like that might be the spot to be.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a little swing.
yeah, I saw that.
Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow. It's a pretty huge swing. Like, there is no one here.
Yeah,
There's 2 people there, 5 people on my left. That's it. It's just a quiet beach. We can leave all of our stuff on the beach and go swimming, not be worried someone will steal the camera.
and there's a bunch of sticks in the water out there.
It's for the seaweed
I think it's the
farming.
seaweed. Yeah,
Yeah, because this used to be a seaweed farming kind of like community. That's how they made their money. And then it became touristy. And then during COVID, no one could come here. And then they went back to seaweed farming. So now it's kind of like a mix of tourist and
Right.
seaweed farming.
I'll throw the drone up and try to catch it because you can see the sections in the water.
Yeah. This was a short swim, and the reason is it's like swimming in lettuce. This is what is floating in there. This one's a little dried up, but it looks like lettuce from a sandwich. Obviously, it's the seaweed. And it starts from like just a few centimeters in the water, and then it goes deeper. So great beach, not amazing for a swim. We're going to the Yellow Bridge. There's a bridge that separates Nusa Lembongan to another smaller island called Nusa Cenigan. And it's like a famous yellow bridge, so that's where we're heading next.
So this is the infamous Yellow Bridge. It's also a place where you can catch ferries either across the way or to go on tours. It's a skinny little bridge, so I don't think cars can go across. It's only motorbikes or walking. You see it's like busy.
This is a bit scary. It would be fine if you were just going one way, but when you see the both, I don't know if you can, oh no, it's not busy. When there's 2 scooters coming across each other, like there's barely any room. I'm glad you're driving. This guy's the supply guy for the island. This is how the supplies are coming here.
He's bringing in oranges.
Yeah. This seems to be the supply port for the island. So we just saw the orange guy on the barge, and then they're bringing, like, everything is coming through here right at the yellow bridge.
Perfect example of traffic here. Trucks or vans can't pass, so everyone has to back up all the time while all the scooters rush through. And then usually there's somebody parked, which also causes a huge traffic jam. Oh, this guy's just here to watch. Dog's just chilling in the water.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, we just arrived at Mahana Point. Looks like it's a pretty popular surfing spot because people keep cruising up with their surfboards. And there's obviously some people out there right now. There's an amazing restaurant, like bar right here with like a awesome patio.
Through the restaurant, or there's another parking lot closer. This is Secret Point Beach. The water is like crystal clear blue. It looks amazing.
We just came down the steps and we're underneath the restaurant, like the actual patio. It has like a great little setup just to watch surfers, but obviously a more chill spot on top. So we're trying to find a path to the Blue Lagoon, but it's beside the Blue Lagoon Villa. And the guys in the parking said you can go to the restaurant and see it, and you don't have to buy anything, or you can just walk along this path. So we're gonna go see what's up here. We found it. It's through this construction zone, and there is a path that goes along the ridge, it looks like. And you can see I guess that's the hotel restaurant, but this is the actual Blue Lagoon itself.
The color is unreal.
Yeah.
It's like blue Kool-Aid. It's really just a viewing point because I don't think that you can go swimming.
Another place where you don't swim.
No. And here is the construction zone.
But there is an actual path that we just didn't see.
Yeah, beside the
like a
construction
single track that
zone,
goes along the, goes along the bend there.
Just super hard to find.
Okay, we stopped as we were driving back to the hotel because the tide was out and you could see all the seaweed fields and all the workers actually kind of working the different sections. So we threw up the drone to so we could get a better look at it. And while we were there, this random ceremony of women just happened to walk down the hill around the corner and right by us. I don't know what it was for, but they were all chanting. They were holding kind of like the palms and the flowers that they kind of put out every morning. And I don't know where they were off to, but it just happened to be walking by while we were standing here.
While in Nusa Lembongan, we rented a hotel. Basically, it's a bungalow and it's stunning. It's called the Siren Hut, and we have our own little bungalow. It's beautiful with this white wash everywhere. We have a bonus, which is a non-slippery bathroom floor, which seems to be pretty hard to find here in Bali. So we're pretty excited about that. There's a pool as well, and breakfast included. We're going to the Driftwood Bar, and it's a little odd because you have to park and go through a hotel, like, which looks kind of fancy, but then we can see the cliff and the ocean right there, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, this has like an unreal backdrop.
Yeah. And I believe there's a zip line as well that you can do. That's neat, eh? The backdrop is pretty mind-blowing, amazing. So everybody understood when we asked for the Driftwood Bar, but everything says the Cove Cafe. So either name I think will get you here. And there's an amazing, like, a bunch of platforms. There's a pool, and that must be the zip line. I don't think we're doing that today, but...
Oh, I didn't even notice that, yeah. You can kind of see the cables.
And then right beside is that super high-end resort with these glamping tents.
But another unreal view. It's almost like another lagoon. And I can see a huge, I don't know if it's a manta ray swimming out there, but yeah. And it looks like there's almost like a pathway you could, if you went over to the next, probably past this, there must be a path that you can walk across there. Thanks for spending the day with us. See you next week.